Hi, I'm Anita Potter from Needles and Hooks, and welcome to episode 14 of UFO to FO. UFO stands for unfinished objects, and FO stands for finished objects. Anyway, I have my BAB right here, which stands for Big Ass Basket. I've got, let's see, 6 rows left. 3 of the main body and 3 handle for the handle. So I want to get this done and stuff and clear all my notifications off so I can get my timer set. And this is going to come out as soon as I edit it. Shush phone. Alright, let's see. Timer 30. Grab a UFO and let's get to work. Alright. Even though this basket has been like a hand killer to me, I am tired of working on it. I want it done. See, it is huge. Does it fit in the frame? Yeah, sort of. But, this is going to hold my yarn. Did I need to make it 16 inches tall? Probably not. But you know what? It is what it is, and I want this finished. Am I going to get 6 rows done in this hour? Probably not. Can I have my yarn way closer to me than it is right now? Yes, I can. Alright, let me get it out of the way. And away we go. It's been a little chilly lately. It's kind of cold right now. Sun's down. So, I don't know how the volume is working. Oh, the volume is working just fine. It's just I'm in the shadow a little bit because I have to sit far away from my desk with this thing. I just want it finished. And let's see. I've got quite a few projects going at once. I've also started working on projects to take to markets next year, and I know I need to build up inventory. So in between all my other projects I've got going, I've got those going as well. Well, one of them anyway. And it's sitting over here on the desk. And I'm just right now testing it out to see how many skeins of this yarn it's going to take to complete this project. I have 3. Was it Mainstays Blue Multi? I bought 3 of those a while ago. I was trying to do another project with it, but the yarn is just way too busy for it. You can't really, because the color changes so quickly, you can't really see any kind of stitch definition. So I'm working it into a baby blanket. So far, I think I've got 20 inches of it done, and I'm trying to get to 40 inches square so I can see how much yarn it would take to actually complete that project. So far, I'm still on skein 1. And once I get to 40 along one side, it should be 40 inches on the other. And then I can start closing it off. So, I set this basket aside for a couple of days because I've been working on it every day. And it's like, I really don't want my hands to hurt. It's been like 2 days since I've worked on this last. And it's in frame, so I don't have to worry about that because it's all up in my lap. So I'm trying to work, and I couldn't do the stitch videos this week because I had like incredible allergy nonsense. So I would be like sneezing, sniffling, and who wants to hear that? So I'm hoping. Okay, maybe I need to back up a little further because I can't turn my basket to work on it. There we go. It takes up a lot of space. Yeah, so I didn't quite get those done. That I just wish I had a better setup. I'd have to take that web camera over there to do it with. It's like I wish I could just do it at my desk, but there's no space on this desk. It's an inconvenient desk. That, and I would have to find something to set on the desk because it's a little messed up right there. Let's not drop a strand of yarn. Come on. I want this basket done. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't hurt my left hand. It's just trying to hold this and the yarn. It kind of screws with my right hand. And we lost a piece of yarn. It's 3 strands of yarn held together. Now, I could have done it with just, I wouldn't have to have like 3 balls of yarn rolling around in this can over here. I could have done the 3 strand from 1 ball or skein of yarn. There's a trick for that, but I wasn't thinking about that. I just had all these balls of yarn. I'm just like, oh, I want them gone. They've been hanging out for years and years and years. And now they're all in this basket. Which you could basically call it like a memory basket, because these are all like bits and baubles of previous projects. Blankets and whatnot. So that's like with any kind of scrap project. It's like a memory project. And I went ahead the other day and got all my knots to the inside. This one's being problematic though. There we go. Make that to where it's not poking out the front. Come on. There we go. Sort of. All right. And as soon as this brown yarn, dark brown yarn runs out, I've got the rest of it sitting right there. Because there's not really much of it left. But it might be enough to finish this. And I don't know if I'm going to run out of... I shouldn't run out of anything else. Hopefully. Because my only recourse would be some gray yarn that's behind me. And I do have another skein of the gray, but I'd rather not bust that out just yet. Because that's earmarked for another project. And I'm hoping it doesn't take a whole one. That's why I hesitate to use the partial one that I still have. But we shall see. It's huge. It's 16-inch diameter, and it will be 16 inches tall. It's like I said, a BAV. I don't always name my projects, but this one made an exception for this one. This project has been like... As soon as I finished that other basket over there, I started this one. So this has been going maybe 2 months. So I just don't get a lot of time to work on it. Because like an hour before I go to bed, I've been working on my son's blanket. Trying to get that finished. Which it's now taller than I am. And I have yet to like put it somewhere to like actually measure it, because I don't really have a place to measure it. Unless I lay it on my bed and do it that way. I'm not worried about the width, I'm worried more about the length. The width is fine. I think it's maybe 4 foot wide. I can't remember. It's been over a year since I started that that project. Come on, stop splitting the yarn. It's the one thing I hate about like doing multiple yarns together. You miss one when you're yarning over, or you don't quite get all of them pulled through. Where's my... Okay, it's right here, my stitch marker. So just want to make sure I just want to get this done. This has just been... And I can't take this project in my car and work on it on my breaks at work. It's too big. I am making progress on the project I do take to work with me. I haven't gotten the other blocks out of my bag yet, so I'm not sure. I've got over 50 blocks done. I need to get to 80, so I've got like, it'll be less than 30 to get there. I've used 3 skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in Spearmint. I've got 3 more, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use all 3. Because I have decided how I'm going to... I got to get some, like, purple yarn, and I think I'm going to do that tomorrow after work. Because I also have to pick up a cord for my second monitor over here, because it really sucks not having this monitor. And it's like the whole reason I bought the dang thing to begin with was so I could, like, move things off to the side so I can work over here, and being without it for the last week has kind of sucked. Because it's like, I want to work on that, but I can't because I want to watch a video, and I can't do that because I have to stare at a chart. Yes. So, I'm going to get that fixed Saturday. I'm going to get some yarn on Saturday. I just need, oh, shoot. I need purple yarn and light gray yarn. Dang it. So I think I'm going to buy 3. Unless they have, like, larger skeins of yarn, I'm going to have to buy, like, 3 at a time. I don't think I'll need more than 3 of the purple yarn that I'm looking for. I don't think. Because I'm going to border all of them. It's just 1 round of purple on those squares. And then I'm going to attach them to, with the ombre yarn. Or join them, actually. Excuse me. With the ombre yarn. And then I'm going to do a round of purple all around the border. And a round of that ombre. And then 1 more round of that border. Then again, I also don't know how wide and long this blanket's going to be. I have no clue. The blocks are like 6 inches, about 6 inches square. So, I'm going to do it 8 by 10. 8 squares across, 10 squares down. We'll see. If it's a really long, if it's a long blanket, it's more to wrap my feet under. And it's like it's just going to be a blanket that anybody can use. Not just me. Although I might use it. I just need to get my couch back. I got projects on the couch. I got projects on my desk. I got projects on my poor piano I can't even use right now. Yay, 1 round done. Two more rounds, and then I can do the handles. I would like to get that done during this session, but I know it probably will not happen. Be lucky if I could get to the handles by the end of this hour. Let's see. Dang it. What's my time? Oh, it's only been 16. Well, no, it's been 14 minutes. Progress. Can't take 14 minutes to get around, does it? So I can get 2 rounds like done in 30 minutes. So I should be able to get these 2 rounds done before I go to the handles, because I'm gonna have to need to take a second because I haven't quite figured out. I know how I'm going to do the handles. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do them. Because I know it's like looking at other projects. It's like that basket, I kind of messed up the handles. I want the handles to be where I can get my hands in it. But I also don't want them to be like right up against the basket either. So I'm going to have to chain more and not use such a wide space in between. But I didn't know any better. That was the first basket I actually completed. I'd started one years ago, and I was using a safety pin, a not so great safety pin, as my stitch marker. It fell off. So I didn't know where the round started and where the round ended. And I was making it out of black yarn, which was kind of dumb, because you can't really see it unless you have great lighting, which I do not have great lighting in this place. So it was a pain. I didn't start that one here. That was somewhere else, but even then I still didn't have great lighting. In fact, I didn't even have... There was no overhead light in that stinking apartment I had. I had to get a light and hang it from the ceiling just so I could have light. It's like, I don't know what it is with these places and not having overhead lighting. I had to buy a lamp the other week because, well, there's no overhead lighting in my bedroom, and I needed a lamp because I really wanted to, like, sit on my bed and work on my projects before I went to sleep. And I couldn't do that because there's no way to see in there. Good grief. How far back do I need to go? Ugh. I wish I had a recliner. Because wouldn't that be fantastic? Fantastic. Oh. I'm almost starting to run out of my dark brown yarn. Which means I'm going to have to attach that soon. And I'm not putting it down there because it's still in skein form. I'm not going to sit there and try to roll that into a ball right now. That's not happening. Need to get a ball winder. Good grief. Oh, this is huge. But I'm using up all my old yarn. Well, there's some new yarn in here, but it's mostly old yarn. That has been hanging out for like ever. 10, 20 years. That's why when I did the beaded blanket, that was all yarn that was gifted to me like a billion years ago. And it's like, I'm never going to use this for like another project, so I might as well just use it for this. So that's what I did. And then come to find out there's another way to do it where the beads are on the inside. And I'm just like, well, a little late for that. Yeah, it's fine. It's there when it's needed. Probably should have used it last night. Or not last night, the night before. I had a heck of a time getting to sleep. And it's starting to get a little chilly in the morning. But it's not really cold enough during the day. It's not sweater weather yet. It's still getting in like the upper 70s and 80s during the day, so it's like, ugh. And it's October, for crying out loud. We should be in like 60-degree weather by now. Should be. But we're not. This weather has been weird this whole entire year. I also contemplated going live. But a little late at night, so I don't know. Yeah, what time is it now? It's after 7. Going live would not be a good idea after 7 o'clock, because I go to bed at like 9:30-ish. So that's what I do. Especially it's a work night. so I can't stay up late. Well, not too terribly late. I can stay up till like 10, but anything past that is like, oh no. So I got work to do. I got work tomorrow, so I have things I have to get tomorrow too. That yarn and that dang cable. I wish people would stop slamming their stinking doors. It's so annoying. Attach this yarn. I'm just knotting, overhand knot. Nothing fancy. It's a scrap basket. For me. And my yarn. Don't split the yarn. There we go. And the awkward silence is awkwarding. I don't really have a plan when I do these at all. I just felt like doing this and making a second appearance this week. I will do the stitch videos tomorrow after work. That way I'm not going to get interrupted by anything doing it. Hopefully. There's the knot. Let's try to pull it through here in a sec. Give me my hook. I'm just grabbing the ends of the knot and pulling it through the back. There. Now they're on the inside, which is what I probably should have been doing to begin with. Oh well. I sat and did it the other night, so that was fun. Working on a row and then hiding knotted ends to the inside as I was working. That way I can work on the basket and then do all that stuff. Ugh. Oh, it's stuck under the desk. This thing is huge. I made it way too big. Oh well. It will hold lots and lots and lots of yarn. Shit, I could probably use this as my son's blanket project. Put that blanket in here, but I'm not going to. Because right now it's living in my room, waiting for me to work on it later. There's my end. My stitch marker. Oh, wouldn't that be great if I could get this basket during this session? I can't remember if I talked about the construction of this. It's like a spiraled circle on the bottom. You know how you increase six stitches per round to make a flat circle? It went out to 126 stitches, so that's what I've been working on. And just around and around and around. Except there's one, I can't remember if I did it one round that's either in the front loop or the back loop. Depends on which side you want to be the outside. Or how you want to like crochet your basket around. Do you want to do it from the outside or the inside? I am doing it from the inside. This is hilariously silly. This thing is huge. Come on. Get through. There we go. Oh, shoot. Did I lose one? No, it's right there. Couldn't tell. There's a purple yarn and the dark brown yarn, and they were kind of like together, so I couldn't tell. Oh, please be enough of that dark brown yarn to finish this. Because if not, I'm going to have to bust out the gray yarn that's over here behind me. I won't know until I know. Okay, almost got another round completed. Alright. And one more normal round. And then I can work on the handles, which I probably won't get all the way around. But that's okay. I got a whole other half hour to do it with. But I can get a good chunk across around because I got 4.5 minutes left. There we go. And away we go again. Yeah, because I wonder if it takes like, oh, it's got to be taking like more than 10 minutes to get around one of these rounds. It's 126 stitches. Now, if it was just like a single strand of yarn, it wouldn't take this long to get across. It's just, this is torturous. Oh my goodness. Can we just not have that hook around? There we go. And I can like put this poor H hook, give it a break for a while. My other projects are either knitting or at larger hooks. Got a blanket over there that's using the size J. That one's using the size J. That corner to corner red and pink one over there uses, I think, L. Uses an L hook. So, yeah. Got size 8 knitting needles over there. Size 4 also over there. And then size 2. And then size, I think, 7 on the other one. And an eye hook on my son's blanket. I got way too many projects. I need to start busting these out. Ugh, that rug is going to take forever. Or if I could just I-cord faster, that would be great. Oh, goody. Neighbors are home. They like to slam their doors. They also like to scream and yell, so that's quite fun. Yeah, when I take my break, I'm going to have to do some math on where to put the handles. Because it's going to end up being, those rounds are going to end up being over 126 stitches, at least by 10, I think. I don't know. I have to actually do the handle and, like, check. I don't know if 5 would be 5 stitches, 15. I don't know if 15 stitches for the handle will be good enough. So I'd have to like check that out. I may let this one run until I finish it. Because what's the purpose of having a UFO to FO when the FO doesn't happen in the episode? Yep. That's why I'm working diligently. Faster than I normally would with this. Because usually my hand gets tired while I'm doing this. Oh, there goes my time. Alright. It's time to take a break. Watching you take one too. I'll see you in a few. And I'm back. Whee! So, while I was sitting here contemplating how I'm going to go about doing the handles, I decided I'm going to chain 15 and skip 12. But instead of trying to like blow my brain apart, trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, I'm just going to fold it in half. And I'm going to, since I've already been around this side, I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to place a marker, like, no, let's get into the center of a stitch, right here, and then I'm going to count, I need to get some stitch markers that are not the same color as my round marker, so I'm going to grab orange, since it's like right at the top, and I'm going to count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, actually, let me put a marker right there real quick. And then grab another one. And I'm going to count, well, poop. Let me think. Okay, if this is, alright, 12. Maybe I should just go 11. Make it like easier, that way I'm not having to like which side gets the extra stitch or whatever. So 11, so I'm going to count 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab my marker, put it in there, and then I'm going to take this one and move it 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see, I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's where I'm going to start. That's where my handle's going to start. Right, the stitch right before these stitch markers is where my handle's going to start. And since I haven't gotten around the other side yet, before I forget, let me put one in the center. Oh, not the same color. Let's put a pink one in the center here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That way I have the center marked, so when I get around that corner, I can hilarious. When I get to this side of the round, I can like line it up and do the same thing. So I wanted to get that going before I started my timer up again, which is right here. And away we go. But first, and I'm bad about doing this, pretty please consider subscribing, like, share, join the Discord. It's lonely over there. I'm the only one over there. And I want to shout out to all my 6 subscribers. Hi. I love you guys. See? All right. Now that all 6 of you, hi. I'm Anita. Nice to meet you. So, yeah, I'm also a bit slap happy tonight. It's like, there was a lot of nonsense going on at work today. It's like in the middle of getting our annual flu shots, our fire alarm went off in the building. So that was fun. I can't really discuss it, but somebody yoinked the fire alarm and broke it. So I was like, we didn't have to hear the alarms for 5 hours, but it was a bit dicey for 5 hours. There was no fire, just somebody just pulled the alarm. So hopefully we won't have that happen tomorrow, because we had to wait for a tech to come out and fix it, because it wasn't something our maintenance guys could do. It was broke. So yeah, that was fun. And my arm hurts from the shot, so I'm trying not to think about it. I mean, it doesn't really hurt unless I'm like doing something more than this. Let's see. You know, I probably should have put a stitch marker over here. All right, let me just do this real quick and like get it in the center. That way I can count and then put the other markers there. Let's see if I can do this without screwing things up. I just need a center right there. I mean, you can sit there and just count it out and do it that way, but I'm just so beyond doing that right now. I did it for my last one. I was like, where'd my third strand of yarn go? Please be enough for this. I don't want to have to use any other yarn than what I've got down here. I'm hoping I don't. Projects like this will take up a lot of scrap yarn. It's kind of heavy for a basket, but it's going to hold a lot of stuff. I won't have to use multiple baskets for that, because I've got multiple over there. I've got hand woven ones from magazines. I got my last crocheted basket sitting over there too. It's got yarn in it, but I need a way to separate the yarn out that I've used for that project, that double knit project over there. That way I can sort it out and I don't have to like guess, did I use this yarn? I mean, not like I couldn't look, but I'd rather not have to think about it. And I could just sort it, and then once that's done, I could just everything goes in one basket. And then I could use that for something else. And I still need to do the temperature blanket tutorials, because we need to get a jump on it. Especially the crocheted one. The knit one, I can't really like, I mean I could, but then it'd be sitting there for about 2 months waiting. So that one I can do right at the beginning of the month on January 1st. Sometime, because it's not like something I could like do in the middle of the day, or it would have to be something I have to do at the end of the day. I mean, the most I could do, I could write down the temperature and be a day behind. Okay, there's my center stitch. And go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll go one more and then put one of the stitch markers in that, and then do the 2 stitch markers. Alright, what color did I use? Orange. 2 more orange markers. It's a big bag of markers. I don't remember which site I got it off of. It was either Shein or Temu. I don't have a clue. I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this is ready for that round, and I can take these pink ones out. Maybe. Please give me stitch marker. Just throw it there. Yeah, I think I've decided I'm just gonna keep going until this is finished. Which I'm almost back to the beginning of my round, and then the next round will be the handles. Which is probably going to take longer than 30 minutes. Fair warning. So many stitch markers. Trying to get my crochet hook away from it. And the stitch markers will come out on the following round. Because then I'll have everything set. So it's going to be chain 15, skip 11. I'll go up to the marker and then chain 15 and then skip 11 and then single crochet past the second marker, and then I can remove those when I get to them. If I could just not lose my strand of yarn, that'd be awesome. And then once I do that chain round, then it's 2 more rounds and then done. Let's get this two finished. Check my yarn down. I think I should be okay as far as yarn goes. I hope. Yeah, because then that round, the handle round counts as round 1. And then it's the second round will be crochet around, and then in the chain 15 space, crochet 15. I'm not going to do it into the stitches. I'm going to do it around the chain, because that would be so much easier. And I won't have to fight the yarn. I just got to make sure to count. Almost back to our end of our round here. We've made it to the end of the round. Now we get to do the handles. Woo! Okay. Alright. And our first handle is coming up real quick. Right here. Right here. So, yes, I just smacked my basket. Which is okay, it's yarn, it can handle it. So I'm going to crochet up to that marker. Hopefully. Yes, I'm concentrating. Why, I don't have a clue, because I've already got my plan laid out. I don't really need to think about it. I'm just trying to get to that first marker. almost there. And I could just skip over the markers here. Alright, I'm at my marker. So I'm going to chain 15. 1, 2, turn it. 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, darn, not that much. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then skip past this next marker and go in here and single crochet. And then check. That should be good. Okay, so now I can remove these stitch markers. I don't need them anymore. There we go. And we continue until we get to the next set. There's so much basket. It's like, good grief. Will I make another basket this tall? Probably not, because I'm fighting it. But I'm going to win. Dang it. I am absolutely going to win. Alright, so I also, like, when I get to the end, like the end to end, I'm going to try and do this seamless thing. I don't know what to call it. So it doesn't look like, so it there's no definite end, it just looks like it goes around. So I'm going to try that. I haven't done it with crochet before. I have done it in knitting. So that ought to be interesting. I'm not even going to bother looking at the timer other than to turn it off. If I'm not done, I'm going to continue until this is done. Because I want this off my plate completely. And then the next project I'm going to try to get more done on is this double knit project, because that's close to being done. I can't do the knitting on camera because, like I said, I have to stare at charts. But I can definitely do the crochet border part. Because I'm just gonna... I gotta attach a panel. I don't need to do the crochet border on both sides. I just need to do it on one. Because then once I get that attached, I'm going to put... I'm going to go around the whole thing. Like 4 times. Just to match the amount of rows it is in between those two. Ugh. Slowly approaching those orange markers. Slowly. This is a lot. So far, so good. Please let me have enough yarn to finish this. Well, I have enough yarn. I just didn't want to attach new yarn. Thought I was going to lose that off onto the floor. Nope. Okay. Almost. Getting there. It's like, eh. My hand's getting tired, but I want this done. And it's not my crocheting hand it's getting tired, it's this one. I may take a second break. I don't know. Just want to get the handle round completed. I want it all completed, but right now it's the handles. Okay. I can now chain 15 again. One. 2. 3. Wait. Split my yarn. 4. 5. 6. 7. Nope. 7. 8. 9. Dang it. 9. 10. 11. Nope. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Skip over this marker and single crochet to it. Okay. Now I'm going to take these markers out. Perhaps. Okay. And now you can see that they're both handles, sort of. So we're going to continue until we get to the end of the round. And then keep going for 2 more rounds. 1 round to crochet into the handle and another round to crochet on top of the handle. And that's it. This will be finished. Ooh, I can't wait. This has been on my hook for a couple of months and I'm just like, I'm over it. It was taking up space on my desk. And now I'd rather it take up space on my floor holding on my yarn. So hopefully get this finished here. Yeah. Where's my end? Okay. It's a little ways away. Don't do it. Get back on the hook. Come on. The concentration is real. Ugh. Get through the stitch. There we go. Yeah, it's starting to get like cold at night. So when I get home from work, I don't really have to have the air conditioning on anymore. I mean, I did earlier this week, but and have to do it tonight, and have to have the ceiling fan on. So that's a win-win. I still have my fan in the window and 2 other fans blowing on me at night, so yeah, there's still that. Because it gets hot in my room. Especially when I'm under my blankets. No, I never did mark off that last row. I'm going to go ahead and mark 1 for this one because I'm almost at the marker here. Okay. And I'm at my marker again. Yay! Beginning of the round. There's 2 rounds to go. So when I get to the handles, I'm going to single crochet 15 into the handle. And then go across until I get to the other handle. And same thing, 15 into that. And then 1 more round, 15 over top the handles, and done. Ugh. This will be the first time I've got an unfinished object to finished objects during one of these episodes. Which is why I want this to come out tonight. Please stop splitting the yarn. Okay, close, almost to that first handle. You know it's getting serious when I'm leaning back in my chair. Please let me have enough of that yarn. What's my other yarn doing? My other yarn's fine. So close. Yet so far away. I probably would have done this sooner, but I wanted to watch Nimona again. If you haven't seen that movie, it's actually pretty good. It's an animated film. It's really, really good. So go watch it. It's on Netflix. Oh, I'm at the handle. Haha. Now 15 in here. Jeez. I have to sit up for this one. Darn it, and I was all comfy too. It's because I'm gonna have to count. 1. 1. 2. 2. I have all 3. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. And what I'm doing is I'm going under the handle and then wrapping around. We go with 6. Maybe. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. Oh, man. 11. 11. 12. Dang it. No. 12. I can do this. I can do this, yay. 13. 13. 14. 14. 1 more. Dang it. 15. Come on. 15. That's one handle. Woo, my arms. What's my timer? I got 3 minutes. So when that timer goes off, I'm going to take another break, and then I'm going to come back and finish this off. And then instead of a timer counting down, I'm going to put a timer going up, seeing how many minutes did I go over. And I'm yip-yapping, so I don't know if I'm going to get to the other handle in 3 minutes, but we will try. Right, so that one, so I need to go to this one. Yeah, because this is doing a number on my hands, but I want this done. I usually would stop and take more of a break. Like I would not work on it the rest of the night, but I am so close to marking off a project on my index card, and I kind of want to mark it off tonight in front of you guys, because it's sitting right there. Probably would have been done with this the other day, but I took breaks. I took like 2 days away from it, so this would have been done yesterday, and we wouldn't have this session right now. But I'm glad I waited, so that way I can finish this off, and you guys can see me celebrate. One more project done. I mean, I got other finished objects, but they were never part of UFO2FO. So as soon as like this weekend is over, or well, Monday rolls around and I can do my video shoots, I'll do a finished objects and yarn buys, because I am having to buy yarn this weekend. And I know Hobby Lobby's having a sale, so that's where I'm gonna go, because it's like right next to Walmart where I need to go and get that cord. So I'm gonna go to Walmart, get that silly cord, and then I'm gonna turn around and go to Hobby Lobby and get the yarn I need. Purple yarn and light gray. I'm hoping it would be nice if they had the light gray in the bigger ounces of yarn. That way I know I'll have enough. Because I don't want to buy like 3, 7, or 6 ounce skeins, depending on the brand, and then run out. Because then I'd have to go and get more. And I don't have a clue how many of those I'm going to need. And I'd probably, what do you call it? I'll have to like look at my little calendar, for the crochet one, and see how many of those I would need to get or make. The handle's over there. I don't expect this video to be over 2 hours long. It won't be. I'm thinking it's going to be like an hour and a half ish, somewhere around in there. And we're going to take a break for the second time in this session, and then we're going to come back and we're going to finish this thing. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. That shouldn't be under the microphone. Soda, it's making noise. I mean, hopefully not have it in the range of my mic. So, I have my phone set to stopwatch. And you can see me looking at you, looking at the clock. Hi. Oh, there's such a delay. That's so weird. Anyway, I'm going to turn on the stopwatch, and we'll see how long it goes. So, I started. So I was almost approaching the second handle over here, and I'm pretty sure this will be maybe 30 minutes. Maybe. I don't know. But the end is near. for this project to be marked off on my list. And I can't wait. I did restart. Yes, I did. Okay. Almost there. I get to struggle through the 15 stitches it's going to take to get through that handle. Ugh. I really don't want to play yarn chicken. We'll see. And then I shall have little balls of scrap that when I get a ball winder I can like make scrap cakes out of. Am I at the handle? Nope, I got one more stitch and then I'm at the handle. Alright. Handle time. The struggle is real. Alright. Oh, I wonder if I should have put one at the top of that. Oh well, too late now. Match the other side. 1. 2. Do I have all 3? Yes. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Oops, that's not double crochet. 13. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is unwieldy. Oh, that's hilarious. 14. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 15. So I've got squished them too much. So I need to shift. I need to pull that out because it's supposed to go across the whole handle. So I'm trying to move it that way a little bit more. Because I think I did it just a little too tight. Now maybe it'll work itself. Get all my yarn here. I didn't realize that if you've got the stopwatch on, your display doesn't turn off. Okay, so I just had to make sure I have enough charge. It's at my phone is at 50%, so. Okay. Yeah, so. Now we go around this round. Why does that seem like that's so much? Oh, it's. Is it bigger? No. No, it just looked that way. I don't know why. Alright, let's get to the end of this round and then one more and done. It's like, let me know what you've worked on during this session. I'd like to know. Like I'm trying not to add any new projects. I still have one Christmas project I've got to start and finish. I haven't begun that one yet, so that I've got to get started sometime this week. Please let me have enough yarn. And then I can get on with working on the my blank squares for the crocheted temperature blanket. I really need to bust all 139 of those blank blocks out, so I just concentrate on the temperature ones, and then I'm going to count how many I need of the gray blocks so I can start on those too. I think I'm gonna need to get some like bigger containers for when I finish a week. That needs to like get put away and marked, because I think, yeah, I did when I got stuff out of that storage unit. I found my hole punch, so I'm gonna punch holes and then use stitch markers, because I got a lot of them, to mark what week it is, week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever. And that, we are now on our final round. Put a stitch marker back. Make sure it's there. Secure. Take a drink of my soda. And get around. Uh-oh. Let's not tangle. Oh no. Try not to get this sock yarn tangled up into my other stuff. Alright, now I can get going, because that would have been disastrous. Stitch marker is in my way. Let's flip it down. Alright. Final round. Yay! And as it seems like sometimes the closer you get to finishing a project, you get all excited, and then that's when you start messing up. At least that's happened to me quite a few times. Or it feels like the last row takes forever to get through. So I am so close. This is just beyond ridiculous how close I am to finishing this. I can't wait. Almost at this handle. Yeah, I'm just going to crochet in each stitch. Whatever. Not even going to bother counting, because I already know it's 15. Oh, great. Annoying people outside. Yay. I really want to move. Give me my foot back. God, we are playing yarn chicken. With 2 things of yarn right now. Playing yarn chicken. That's fun. Please let me win, yarn chicken. I don't want to add more yarn. Oh, man. Let's get around this handle. That's why I'm concentrating. I'm trying to get done with this stupid handle here. Okay, handle is complete. Handle 1 is done. Let's see, what yarn do I have at close distance? I have a light brown over here. That if I need it, I can grab it. I also have a green and a yellow, just in case. Oh. What the heck? Okay, no, I might be good. I don't know yet. Now I'm just working my way, screwing this up, dropping a yarn color from my stitch, but I got it back. Ugh. So unwieldy. I thought blankets were, when blankets get to be a certain like length, they get to be hard to deal with too. I thought my son's blanket is not as bad to control as this basket is, because I'm over here at my desk and there's not quite a lot of space over here for this. So whatever yarn that's in the white-ish basket behind me is going to go in here. And anything that I've used on that double knit project is going to go on that white basket, so I'm not like picking from that basket on accident. But yeah, I can't wait to finish this. Yeah. Back up a little. Okay, so far so good. Still gotta get to over here. I got all this to go. Playing serious game of yarn chicken. It's all fun and games until the yarn chicken happens. All I have to do after getting this round done, and then try to do that seamless join thing. Even though I'm not joining rounds, I don't want it to be obvious where it ends, because you could always tell. And people slamming doors, it's always great. Darn. This sock yarn keeps... I think I'm gonna lose this game of chicken with the ball down there. I might have enough of this over here, but I think I'm gonna lose it with that ball of yarn. It's in my little container down on the floor. You don't want to lose it, yarn chicken, dang it. So far I've gone over 15 minutes of my normalish time. So it's usually about an hour and 5 minutes or so per session. Because we got the intro in between banter from the breaks and then the outro. It doesn't take that long, so. Almost at the second handle here. So close, so close. I'm at the second handle. Just try not to lose my yarn. Oh no. Don't want to lose yarn chicken. I think I'm going to lose it yarn chicken. I'm going to cry. So if I have to, I'll put that light brown yarn and then finish out what I have left. We'll see. Because once the yarn ball gets small enough, it comes out of the container, and it's out of the container right now. See? It's right there. So I think I'm gonna lose this specific game of yarn chicken if I can grab a hold of it. Ah, get back here. Darn it. Yep. So we'll see. I don't know. I hope I don't want to attach just one small piece of yarn just to do like a couple of stitches. That would suck royally. I'm keeping an eye on it too. Get through this. What did I do? Uh-oh. Let's redo that stitch. Yeah, take that out. Why does this purple yarn hate me so much? There we go. Turning it ever so slightly. Keeping an eye on this purple yarn. Will I have enough? I hope. This is definitely a serious game of yarn chicken. If that end starts moving, I'm going to be in trouble. Dang it! This is what happens. I just want to finish this project. So far, oh, it's gonna move. No, I don't want to lose this game. Struggle is real. Allergies are even realer. Still keeping an eye on it. Please let me win. Let me win. This is like the hardest game of yarn chicken I've ever had to play. Because a lot of the times when I think I'm going to run out of yarn before I get done and I don't. This is a real, this specific one is real. Oh God, I think I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna cry if I do. Not literally, but I won't be happy. because I'm not going to add yarn to do 2 stitches. That's not going to happen because that would be ridiculous. Too many knots too close together. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this game because here's the end. Here's my stitch marker. I'm gonna cry. So I'm just gonna end the basket like a good distance when the yarn ends, because I'm not, well, I don't know. Let me play this game real quick. That's right here. Move it out of the way so I can see. What happened there? What's going on? Let me try that again. I had a problem. So close. Thinking. Alright, let's see. No. I'm gonna pull from the other end on this so I don't have to attach a new yarn. But I don't want it to be tangled. Just lay that there. I just need enough. No, let's not knot the yarn either. I just need enough to finish up. Where's the end of that purple yarn? Because normally I wouldn't do that. But I'm doing it anyway. So, yeah, I didn't win that game of yarn chicken, but I'm not gonna not finish this project without a fight. Okay. Alright. So I'm keeping my brown yarn right here so I can control it. Oh yeah, I would have completely lost. Because there's the knot right there. Make sure it's on the inside. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 7 stitches left. I wasn't gonna backtrack either. Get in there. Now, sometimes you don't want to go out and buy a whole new skein because you only had just like this much left. So you back up and you try to crochet just a little tighter or knit just a little tighter so you don't have to go out and get another thing of yarn. Two more. And this is the last stitch right there. So I'm going to first locate my scissors. There they are. Okay, don't need that. I'm gonna cut like a long tail. That's the end of that. That's all the left of that brown I've got. Going to take my stitch marker out. Don't need that anymore. Now I need to look at it from the front. Because if I ended it now, it would stick up. But I do need to get it to where it doesn't. So I don't know if I'm remembering how to do this properly. Pull it down through. And I'm not chaining another one. I am going to draw these loops through. And I know this isn't how it's done. But this is how I'm going to do it. Where'd it go? 1, 2, 3. Pull it through. Tighten it. Yeah. Whatever. It's a basket. I'm going to weave in. I'm going to hide my end. If I can grab my yarn needle. I'm going to try to get all... You know what? Instead of struggling, where'd that go? My handy dandy, this thing. So I'm going to poke this through there. I'm going to find my yarn ends here. Try to feed them through this little thing. Maybe. One at a time, perhaps? Oh, I wish my lighting was better. Drop it. Oh, this is not working. All right, let me set that down. Do this one at a time through the needle here. To wiggle it through, maybe. Come on. I just want to finish this. This is all I've got left to do is weave in this stinking end. That's one. See if I can do 2 at a time. I can do 2 at a time. It's just hard to do it 3 at a time. Pinch my yarn. Grab that. Try to wiggle this sucker through it. Maybe. Oh, come on. Or not 2 at a time. Let's do 1. All I wanted to do, shush phone, is finish this. That's all I wanted. Ugh, why is this being a pain? Oh, because you're trying to finish a project. That's why. Come on. Okay, that's 2. One more. The struggle is real. Hold on to my yarn ends. Try to get this 3rd yarn through it. I mean, yeah, I could have woven in 1 at a time, but no. I would rather do it all at once. There, finally, I got all 3 yarns on my needle. Flip it to the inside here, and I'm just gonna like weave it down between stitches on the inside. That's all. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but that's all I'm gonna flip and do. And I'm gonna go this way a minute, and then pull my yarn. Maybe if I can pull a stupid needle. Oh, come on. Ugh. Why do I have to have these problems? Come on. Meanwhile, I do not have a pair of pliers on hand. So, wiggle. Come on. Almost. Get out. Okay. They're through. Pull. Yeah, that end didn't work out so hot, so back to the drawing board. Whatever. It's just for me. Snip. Poof. 29 minutes, 20 seconds. So we went almost a half hour over. In fact, probably is a half hour over. Whatever. But I have a basket. And it's done. Whee! It's just a scrappy yarn basket. I can poke the bottom out. If it was bigger, I could probably fit in it. But yeah, basket is complete. Even though that looks like crap right there. But whatever, it's gonna hold yarn. I'm not worried about it. And you know what I said? Yeet! Yeah, I forgot. I promised I was gonna mark it off and show it to you. Let's see, where is it at on my list here? Yeah, right there. Let's see if I can get it in frame. big basket, even though I renamed it to the big ass basket. But there it is. And here's me. Marking it off the list. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Let me know what you worked on, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.